Hello there. It is Tell It or Try It Tuesdays. And it's me, Wingy Steve Masheki Quay. Yeah, sweetgrass water medicine woman. Friendly freaky ass medicine woman. That's right. Christianna Chris Carr, superstar. All this beautiful divine being right here. And welcome you beautiful divine beings right here too. Yes, my body is still in fatigue, but my energy and my spirit is picking up. And I feel like a weight has been lifted off of me because we've been waiting and waiting. And well, I got my boys, all the children, on a wait list for their own personal counselors. And I think it was like last year or probably maybe it was the spring. Can't remember, but yesterday got a call from the Peterborough Youth Clinic and said that both my boys had come up on the list for personal counselor. And the first guy said, well, he can't have brothers at the same time. So he said, I needed to pick one since I know them and I'm here with them. Which one would he take on as a client, and then the other one would have to go back on the wait list? I said, well, do they have to go like to the bottom of the list? He says, no, they stay at the top. So the next counselor that comes available will take him. I said, okay, well, Liam's still got somebody that comes in and checks with him. So SETH doesn't really have that. So I said, well, put Liam back on the list and we'll do SETH. Well, book the appointment for SETH, hang up the phone, and then not even an hour later, get a call again. Another counselor. Oh, I'm going to take Liam. So yesterday, made appointments for both of my boys to see personal counselors. So excited about that. Because that's for them, right? Made sure it's clear. Look, this is where you can go and dump us. Because as much as mom wants to be there for you, mom gets triggered too. So, but you need a place where you can let all this stuff off your chest, right? We're not going to get triggered, because, right? I mean, it's hard in situations when parents are separated without any kind of extra stuff in there, right? Because the kids, they have the right to love both their parents, right? So, and it's hard as a human too. I told him, like, I know it's nice to talk to somebody that has that outside perspective. They're not going to feel the need to defend anything, right? So they can just go share their feelings, and oh, it's just exciting. It's exciting. Like kids should have that. I think that was a beautiful thing in my life that helped me. Because it's not something that's taught generally, like what healthy relationships look like, toxic relationships, cycles of abuse. It's not something that's taught in school. It's not taught to a child unless the child goes through some sort of abuse or witnesses some sort of abuse. But that's where something in the system needs to be changed there too. Because it should be, right? Should, yes, definitely. Should. I don't like shoulding, you know how I don't like to should on anybody or anything. But, however, right, it's taught in these schools about healthy relationships, about getting along with each other in the world, right? We could recognize that, what a toxic relationship is, that it's okay to love somebody and not be around that person because that person is toxic, right? Because they're not doing their own work or they put it on somebody else, and it's okay. It's okay to love somebody and walk away, right? It's okay to love you and walk away. And still keep sending you love because you're on. It's not our job to save anybody, right? Right? We're not here to be saviors, right? There's the one savior. It's Jesus' job to save, okay? Jesus saves. We work hard to focus on what we're here for. What did Creator design us for? What are we here to do? How can we best shine our light and love to bring more peace on earth to bring that reverence, that awe and wonder to the Creator, to life itself, right? To look at that world, and we are part of that. Those mountains, those stars are made out of the same stuff as the stars. We're breathing that air, right? We're sharing this atmosphere, this world, this earth. We're all in this together, no matter what we believe. We get hung up on getting so specific that it's got to be said this way, got to be said that way. No, right? Kids get caught up in that because, oh, it's this way at this place. And it's confusion, confusion, confusion. So where do we find that clarity? Because where anything outside is going to bring us confusion. That clarity, we need to go inside. What is all this outside saying to me? Trying to bring my attention to inside, right? I like that. I watched Lisa A. Romano. She talks about narcissistic and abusive relationships and stuff. And she was just saying something on, it was a video from last year, and if you're feeling stuck or in your healing, that subconscious. Okay, well, let me not try to, because it triggered in me about the TV screen and the program, right? So everything's subconscious. You know, when you're watching TV, right? We know in our heads, we react and respond to what's on the screen, but we know in our heads that it took a lot to make that movie, that those people on that screen are actors portraying characters, right? So it's kind of like the same in our lives. When we're looking outside, we're reacting to the program. When we're just reacting to what's right in front of us, what we can see, touch, taste, and feel in this moment, right? We're reacting to that. But our perception to that, what's led up to that, to bringing us to that moment, is that unconscious stuff, because it's trying to highlight something within us, right? So to look deeper into that programming, right? Who are the executive producers and all that? Who's contributing the most to this being made? You know what I mean? Is that making sense? Sometimes it makes a whole lot of sense up here. It's like click, I got some clarity in that, but it's hard to bring it out this way. But hey, that clarity was for me. Maybe it might spark something in you. That's another thing that come to my head too there. When we share our stories, you know, maybe it triggers something to help you heal from your past or whatever. But like for me, others, like hearing other stories, that's helped me the most too. And sometimes it has nothing to do with what they're saying, but it's a word or something that's said sparks something in my head or something here and brings that clarity. So it's not programs. So, right, we are programmed. Our subconscious is programmed, and our subconscious is the one that runs it, right? It's directing the show. So our consciousness can direct it if we become aware. Bring that subconscious into the conscious. I'm just getting too confused. So remember that clarity comes within, connecting with that source. That's where that clarity comes from. Soar with the eagle, right? The eagle has the highest vision and see that bigger picture. Remember, we can see that bigger picture. Sometimes we need some of that, the mouse medicine, that because we're on the ground, we need that balance, right? So we can see the steps. We see the bigger picture, but sometimes we need to come a little closer to see those steps and follow one step at a time, right? So, yeah. My doctor's appointment's coming up. I'm sore from that fall, but I'm surprised I'm not even more sore. So that's good. I keep calling in that extra support. Maybe that was a little death and rebirth because, you know, felt like I just was dead on the floor. No, really, but, you know. It was scary, but it wasn't as scary as most, so I think that's a good feeling too. I don't know where that little episode came from. Well, of course, it's tired. It's catch up. My body says lay down. It just didn't seem as, there was this intense emotion as there was in the other times that stuff has happened. Actually, right? Yeah, like you know. All my emotions don't seem as intense. The grief, the deep grieving, but there used to be the intense guilt, I guess, or the intense shame feeling. Couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. Why didn't the ones I loved love me too? Or, right? Or because they love me, was I really, whatever. We send ourselves into these diseases, and that's how we give their power away. I blame nobody. You know, I gave my power away. But it still doesn't excuse what they did, right? So I still, right, love them over there. And that's okay. That's okay. I love them away, away, away. Away, 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 away. Like, away, away. Right? But I still love them. Way over there. Wait. Unconditionally love them way over there. Time to go. I'll go do a card reading. Yeah, because I haven't done one since my Halloween reading there. How'd you like that? You like the green fairy? Oh, she's coming out soon. Or, I mean, she's already been out. You saw her last week. Did you like that? That I had a lot of fun with that. Oh, I have a lot of fun with that. I sport to entertain, so I don't know. I might be doing more of that. I don't know, right? Right? To get my name out there, and then that'll draw clients in. Right? Maybe that's the way. Maybe I'm thinking about this whole thing backwards, right? Slow and steady. Like I've been thinking, like. What would that field of dreams? Build it, and they will come. Right? So I've been trying to build it. Didn't think of it, but I'm not ready. I gotta get my begins within. Begins within. I'm getting there. I am still getting there. Right? All right. Getting there. Right. Process. Ups and downs. That's just the way it goes. And balance. That's right. See? Cry. The tears flow. Then there's tears of joy. And then there's my little teddy bear. Right. I shared a post on that. And this has come in handy. And even with my kids, when they're giving me a hard time, I go, uh-huh. Right? And they start laughing. They can't help it. They're trying to be grumpy. Right? How can you not laugh at that? So beautiful. So thank you to my eagle sister for that. Who I'm going to be taking to the airport to go to Texas. She'd be going to Texas actually tonight. So last week, right? Last Tuesday, I gotta take her. All right, tonight. Woo, got to go. Okay. Yep, gotta get going. Love you. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much for being you. Biggest heart hugs ever. Right? Thank you for being you and shining your love and light through everything you do. That's right. This world needs you. So thank you for being here. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Peace.